Welcome to Sunshine, the podcast with me, your girl, Melissa Clemens. I'm here enjoying my outdoor session. So I'm just taking a moment in this cool area under the sun umbrella shade. And let me tell you something. The sweetness of doing nothing is real. Trust me, I'm here in my garden, sitting here under this umbrella and, with myself in a moment of inner peace and enjoying all nature has to offer. I'm just looking around at the mango trees, my buff trees, the plantains out there, the bananas out here. I'm gonna pick some hibiscus flowers, and I'm also having a glass of water, yeah, so I can stay hydrated. And I'm just looking around and enjoying the ambience of my home. And let me say something to you before I go any further. Please like, follow, and share. We're on IG, we're on Facebook, Sunshine the Podcast with me, your girl Melissa. It's just fun segments. We're just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna be divulging information from what I would have learned over the years as time progressed and as my inner tuition leads me to give those information out there. And I want to say to most of you out there, all of you who are listening, work and work smart, put things in place. I remember at an early age, I always said I wanted not to be working, but I wanted to be able to enjoy the fruits from my labor. And I can tell you, I put systems after systems in place. I wrote my goals down. I kept it in front of me. Um, I made sure the beginning of every year, I look to see what I would like to achieve. And I also look at the ending of every year of what I didn't achieve and what I could have done better with my life and how to put things in place. And I want to say this to most of you that are going to hear my voice. Working smart is the antidote to everything that you're going to progress in life. And don't let people tell you, oh, you young, you this, you that, you still got more years to go. No, you don't know my future. But thanks for your input. But you have to save and you have to make sure that you don't blow your money on foolish things. If you have a goal in mind and you release that goal onto paper and you place it or written it in a book or write it, sorry, in a book, you can always go back to see and you can use it to measure where you're at now versus where you was before and also put systems in place for where you're going. And I'm telling you, make strategic investments that will work. I was an entrepreneur for 20 something years. That's all I know. I started out in beauty and I used my income from beauty to go into daycare, child daycare. And then I used my um, income from child daycare to go into other entities. And I'm trying to build this podcast session because I want to put back information out there that persons can follow and be guided from. That's all. So keep in tune. Keep doing what you know you're supposed to do. Remember to save. Remember to put things in place. Remember to ask questions. There's matured adults. And for me, I work well with people well in their 50s. As a young girl coming up, I always kept matured adults around me. And the reason why I did that is because they have already walked the path that I'm coming. So I love that. And for me as well, I work well with men. So I keep a lot of men around me and I pull on their brain and I pull on their past, I pull on their present, and I pull where they are. And I like to ask questions. I like people to fill me in on information, and nothing is wrong with that. All of that is a part of life journey. And as an entrepreneur, you are your own boss in everything. The advertising manager, you are the recruitment manager, you are the mother for some staff that is going to come because you're going to be dealing with mature adults and you still have to encourage them. You still have to build up the momentum for them to be able to carry on the same job that they sit in an interview and tell you, listen, I love this. Oh, I love this. Oh, I'm going to put all my passion into this. And then when they get on the job, you got to be able to be the counselor for them. So it's a whole lot of behind the scenes, which I'm grateful I've went through because it helps to curb me and it helps to build on me. And today I'm here saying hi. Remember to like and follow the pages. And I'm enjoying the fruits from my labor. And I'm here in the sweetness of doing nothing. That's the life. All right? So cheers. Thank you for listening. Be blessed.